into her own in that second quarter. But I would expect that this is another option that they're looking at, Julie, heading towards the Commonwealth Games.
Yes, but we talked about it earlier. This option through the mid-court just gives a little bit more height defensively with Henry in the wing defence. Very experienced mid, of course, with Langman and George. Perhaps not quite the same speed, but be a great defence.
Out of court.
Right, well, Silver Ferns coach Ruth Aitken has kindly joined us sideline. And Ruth, a little disappointed with that start from your team?
Yeah, it was a slow start. Certainly took a while to adjust to the different style, the Jamaican style, and I was really pleased with that second quarter, but we need to build on from here, that's for sure.
The team looked flat, Ruth, in that first quarter. What do you put that down to?
Yeah, I think it was just the timing in terms of getting free, and you know, the Jamaicans do have a tendency to sort of wrap themselves around you, and I just think we were much better than when we let the ball go and really used our speed.
Just finally, Ruth, in terms of the changes, were they planned changes at halftime?
Yeah, they were, but you know, we're certainly working on looking at different options going forward through the Commonwealth Games, so this is a great opportunity to get players out on court.
Ruth Aitken, coach from the Silver Ferns, really appreciate your time.
Thanks.
So planned changes for the Silver Ferns at halftime.
And a good break of centre pass for Jamaica, but then had the opportunity there to go 2 up in this third quarter, but throwing the ball away. Grant on court now in the defensive circle in combination with Williams.
Silver Ferns just getting used to this 3-foot mark from the Jamaicans. It's putting all the timing out through court. Gordon straight into things. And Maria Tutai with a nice flowing shot. Now we've got the Jamaican coach, Connie Francis, joining us sideline. And Connie, are you happy with your side so far?
Happy and disappointed at times.
What are you disappointed with? Your team's within 8 of the Silver Ferns, so what are you disappointed with?
I'm disappointed in our through-court play still. We're struggling badly like that one. It shouldn't have been a turnover. We should take better care of the ball.
But Connie, you'll be happier with Ronaldo's game tonight. She's holding, playing more the Caribbean style again. Do you feel?
Yeah, she's growing in confidence. Yeah, she's doing pretty well.
Just finally, Connie, what did you ask from your team at halftime?
Don't stop!
To be confident and to realize that they can play. They can contest, they can also win. I don't know why we don't have that confidence.
Well, that's right. It was certainly a confident start. Connie Francis, coach of the Jamaican side. Thanks very much for your time.
Thank you.
Speed straight away from the Silver Ferns through court. Lovely between Langman and Van Dyke.
Well, here I was saying that this mid-court combination doesn't give them speed, but it does. It still maintains the speed. And just have a look at this as the ball swiftly comes through court. Good give and get from Langman.
Well, there's the confidence factor. There's also the fact that they know each other, Langman and Van Dyke, having played together for several years now, not only at Silver Ferns level, but also for the Magic. Good chase by Van Dyke.
Yeah, she did well.
Outside where she is.
It's interesting to hear comments from Connie Francis, not happy with her team at all, and I guess because they are so close, but are giving up some easy possession.
Well, especially when they were right in there after that first quarter, that they couldn't really keep that momentum going in the second quarter of the match, so that would be disappointing for her. She's a hard taskmaster, Connie Francis. She doesn't suffer fools. She expects the best from her players and her charges.
Nadine Bryan, the woman with the ball now, the skipper of the Jamaican side. She's said she was pretty embarrassed after their 3-series whitewash at the hands of Australia, wanting to make amends this time around against the Silver Ferns.
I tell you what, this Jamaican side are going to be very dangerous come Commonwealth Games time. Good work from Gordon there. but they have got 4 players sitting back in Jamaica that will be available for selection for Com Games. So a number of these young players that are in the side here will have gained some good experience, but I think we'll see a much more dangerous side come Com Games with Forbes, Byfield, Borrego and Evering, names that we all know well.
This news that Carla Borrego, who played for the Adelaide Thunderbirds this year, has made herself available for selection for Jamaica.
Wing attack, out of play.
That'll certainly boost their attacking stocks, but it'll be interesting to see whether she plays out a goal attack with Romelda Aiken in the back, even though she is a goal shooter. So Jamaica with the ball in hand. Henry with a 3-foot guard over.
Yes, the little pocket open there for Aiken. Good positioning. She kept Williams on her back. Did very well.
Waimara Matamodu, the assistant coach to the Silver Ferns, obviously looking to have Casey Williams out at goal defence. Starting with that option of De Bruyn at the back and then putting young Katrina Grant on at half-time.
And I guess there's still the option to put her back in at goalkeeper if you want to as well. They have so many options, this defence end for the Silver Ferns. I think the combination here with Grant and Williams is what it does is that Grant tends to do the change a lot more readily than De Bruyn, so she's prepared to come off her player like we see there and go onto the goal attack, and Williams changes onto the goal shoot rather. So they swap players freely in the circle. We call it, you know, playing the change.
There's this flow again from the Ferns.
Contact, goal defence.
Van Dijk did well then.
Yes, used her body well. Kept Jamaican defender on her back.
And there is the Australian coach, Norma Plummer.
What's going through that mind, do you think?
You know what? Knowing Norma, how confident she is. Big pass and lovely pass from George to Van Dijk. It's better passing from the Silver Ferns.
I think she'll be feeling a little comfortable. I think with the start of the Silver Ferns, she won't, you know, Australia completely demolished this team, so she'll be feeling quite happy up there, Norma, and we want to wipe that smile off her face, but...
Yeah, look, I think she'll be feeling pretty confident after, you know, Australia, like you say, Kerry, having that dominant display over Jamaica. Also, she'll be a realist, knowing, OK, well, there's still a little bit of time yet before the Commonwealth Games when it really means something.
Well, the first test in Australia, though, at the end of the first quarter was only 9-12 to Australia, so, you know, she can't gloat too much about that, can she? I think
you don't let her off the hook, Julie.
No, I think there might have been one quarter they actually drew as well at one stage.
A footwork called on Timipata George, Jamaica with the ball in hand.
Yes, the defence, you notice at this end, the Australian umpire just calls the defence a bit more.
And Casey Williams with the tip on the jump. The Silver Ferns quick to take advantage of it. It was a beautiful piece of defensive work. One we've come to expect from Casey Williams. It's not easy to do by any stretch of the imagination.